Mr. President, so on Free Social, you said that you were going to cut aid from South Africa. Will you plan to cut aid across other African nations, and why South Africa?
No, it's only South Africa. Terrible things are happening in South Africa. The leadership is doing some terrible things, horrible things. So that's under investigation right now. We'll make a determination. And until such time as we find out what South Africa is doing, they're taking away land, they're confiscating land, and actually they're doing things that are perhaps far worse than that.
In just less than 5 minutes, I want you to understand what is happening right now in the world. Do you know that prophecy is being fulfilled? Please listen attentively, for this warning might be taken away. First of all, listen to this amazing Discoveries presentation. Then I will show you what is the secret behind the freezing of aid to vulnerable nations.
Revelation chapter 13 talks about two beasts. The first is described like a leopard with 7 heads and 10 horns and comes from the sea. The second is a beast with 2 horns and comes from dry land. Revelation 13:11. And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and it had 2 horns like a lamb, and it spake as a dragon. In the Bible, sea represents people, multitudes, nations, and tongues. Therefore, dry land represents a place where that is not the case. 2 horns like a lamb, meaning it seems to have lamb-like principles, but in the end it will speak like a dragon. John Wesley said in his notes on Revelation 13, written in 1754, talking about the 2-horned beast, "He is not yet come, though he cannot be far off, for he is to appear at the end of the 42 months of the first beast." The Reformers agreed that the first beast was the papal power, and said this next beast must not be far off. Which power arose after the first beast? When the 42 months are ended, it needs to appear in an area less inhabited, where there are not many nations and people. The only power that fits is the United States of America. In 1776 was the Declaration of Independence. 1783, independence acknowledged. 1787, the Constitution was framed. In 1791, the Bill of Rights was added. And in 1798, the very year that Rome received a mortal wound, according to Revelation 13:3, and I saw one of his heads as it were wounded to death. The United States got recognition from France.
Having observed this is the first beast and second beast, the papacy and the USA at war against each other, don't be fooled, it's order out of chaos process. Let's answer our question now. Why is USA freezing aid to vulnerable nations? The answer is found in Revelation chapter 13. Revelation 13 verse 12. And he exerciseth all the power of the first beast before him, and causeth the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed. America is now preparing for the last part of this cosmic drama. Right now, America is consolidating its powers in order to compel nations to honor and worship the papacy. Prior to Trump administration, nations were taking American aid lightly. Now it's getting serious. This chaos that has been created will lead all to allegiance to USA. And when the time comes, USA will cause all nations to worship the first beast, which is the papacy. As America is positioning itself for the greatest conflict, I have a question for you. What are you doing right now to be able to stand? Let me warn you. This is not about aid. These are the last pieces of the cosmic drama that is coming to its close. Awake, awake, awake. The mark of the beast will be imposed soon. Under the guidance of the Holy Spirit, we are making serious presentations to awaken the people of God before it's too late. Subscribe to this channel for upcoming warnings. God bless you.